All right, y'all. So this is literally the Is it pre or post? This is the post run. This is the post confirmation from last video. If you didn't watch, basically, I got called to go on a run early in the morning. It was 3 mile run, super random. I ended up doing it, and I learned a valuable lesson on this run. Right, I got humbled, and I'm gonna explain like this is a great example on why hard work is in the shadows and people don't know about it. I just got the shower, so this isn't sweat. I'm clean, but the person I ran with, right? This is a current athlete. I'm an ex-athlete, if it's not obvious. Um, this is a current athlete who should be 1,000% in better shape than I am. 1,000%. Like undoubtedly, I would expect and hope this person be in way better shape than I am. This person actually works. Not only are they an athlete, but they genuinely work. Right? I don't. So we're going to run. It starts off a little shaky. You know, it's cold out. My hands are getting all numb. But I told him when the run started, I'm like, you know what, yo, go at your pace. Go at your pace, whatever it is. Don't let me slow you down because I'm expecting him to be faster than me and all that, right? I'm like, go at your pace, and I'm just gonna match it. Whatever you do, I'm gonna just try to match your pace. Cool. I'm expecting him to be a little quicker than me and all that. We're running. You know, this is a doable pace. I'm like, okay, it's doable. We're running. We get to the destination, and we gotta come back now. Now getting there, I low-key was outpacing him the whole time. I'm like, bro, am I tripping? Like, I'm thinking I'm finna be like losing, and it's not a competition because we're jogging together. It's not I'm not trying to beat him, but I'm thinking I'm finna be wheezing and all this. He's a little tired. He's stopping from here and there. We get back, we running again. He's at this point he's full on stopping, like he's gassed, and I'm just like I'm tired. Don't get me wrong, but the competitiveness in me. If I'm going and he's going, I'm not going to stop when I'm tired if he's still going. So I'm still going like, I'm going to keep up with him. I'm doing all this and I'm keeping up with him. I'm keeping up with him the whole time. I'm keeping up with him. And I'm just so shocked at myself. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I'm really outpacing a current athlete who works. Like, does he not work as hard as I think he does? Am I better than I think I am? Like, what's happening? How is this happening, right? A whole bunch of questions I'm going to. And we get to the end of the race. Well, not the race, the end of the jog. I'm like, yo, bro, let's finish out strong, right? We're going to full sprint at the end. For all my athletes and track runners, I don't know if this is like, I just do this. I've been doing this before knowing that's a thing. But supposedly you're supposed to do that anyway. But I like to finish strong. That I've heard it when I was always at basketball practice. So, we finished strong, right? I'm like, yo, we ran outside. I said, when we get to this white fence, we're going full sprint. He's all right, whatever. We get to the sprint, and I take off on him. Like, absolutely take off on him. Like, he's gone. Like, I'm just killing him, right? I get to my house and I fake tired. Like I'm tired. I'm acting like I can't open the door just because I'm the kind of person, and it's like I'm trying to lower the blow. Like, yeah, I'm not supposed to beat you. You know I'm not supposed to beat you, and it's like humbling. I'm not trying to humble you because you caught me to run with you. I'm not trying to humble you and you invited me, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do that. Bro, we get into the crib. I take my shoes off. I take my sweatpants off. Whenever I'm relaxing, I'm like, man, that was a good run. Here's where it gets crazy. He takes his jacket off. He had a 12-pound weighted vest on the entire time. The entire time, he had a 12-pound weighted vest on. 12 pounds. Full on weighted vest. He did everything I did, and I'm thinking about pacing him, this and that. And keep in mind, there was parts of the run where he was outpacing me, and I'm struggling to keep up. But the entire time, he had a 12-pound vest on. The entire time. That just shows you. You're competing with people who are working in the dark. You can't compete with something you're not aware of. That's why you work at your own pace and you don't compete with people. Because everyone has their own progress, their own progression, right? And like I said, this wasn't a competition. I'm just giving y'all an example of and a visualization of how hard work should be, right? You're competing with people who are working harder and you don't know the levels and depths of their work. So how are you going to compete with someone if you don't know what they're doing? You can't. So you got to figure out for yourself what you're going to do. What do you think is hard work? if you're working hard, are you? You can be working harder. There's not there's no chance. You know what's even crazier? I'm gonna tell you how humble this guy is, right? I'm getting an ego boost off of thinking I can somewhat compete. I was expecting him to kill me, right? But I'm still going on the run just because I want to get my credit or whatever. I'm thinking, hold on, I'm not as bad as I am. I thought I was, right? I know I'm not a better athlete than him. I can't compete with. I know that. But it just was an ego boost. Hold on, I'm doing a little good right now. Here's what's crazy. He was so humble with it. When he showed up to my doorstep, when he did the entire run, when he ran and came back, at the end when I killed him in the sprint, when we got in the house, the entire time from all of that transpiring, not once did he ever tell me he was wearing a vest. Not once did he ever say he was wearing a vest. Ever. And the entire thing. Not once. He didn't have to prove nothing to me. He didn't have to, bro, you gotta, I'm tired because I'm wearing a vest. No, he ain't making no excuses, nothing. There was not a single word was ever uttered. Hats off to him for that, bro. That's amazing. That is absolutely, that inspired me. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. People are not like that. They can't wait to tell you, yeah, man, I'm running this and that. Yeah, man, I got this advantage. I got a vest on this and that. Boom. People can't wait to throw it in your face. They can't wait. Because I was the same way. When I was training for basketball and I wear my weighted vest, I play pickup outside. People start trash talking me, yo, bro, you're not, whatever, right? I'm like, bro, I'm in a vest. Like, it's an easy cop-out excuse. Not once did he ever tell me he was in a vest or imply that he was wearing one. We both had hoodies on. I wasn't looking at him for real. Like, no idea he had a vest on. He didn't have to tell me he did. He didn't make any excuses for himself, nothing. And was still keeping up with me and outworking me at certain points of the race. Crazy. So, I just want to come over here and tell y'all, listen. If you think you're working hard, there's someone who's just on a whole nother scale. To work hard, you have to truly work hard. That was my biggest problem. And you can't compare it. The surface level is so surface level, right? You think this person is doing this because they're not telling you everything they're doing. That person you call who can't wait to tell you the achievement they got, this and that, yo, bro, I just got signed to this, yo, bro, I'm doing this and that. That's cool. But there's somebody out there who's not calling your phone, who's achieving every goal you could ever imagine, and you will never know because they're not talking about it. You don't gotta talk about it. You work in silence. That's how all your growth and progress will it'll be immaculate, right? You can't fake results. When you're able to do or achieve something, people know you worked for it because it doesn't just happen. If you can bench 300, people know you trained for that. You can't just wake up and bench 300. It's self-explanatory. You don't have to explain it if you're able to do it. Man, that was huge, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That was huge. So, stay humble. Learn that you're not working as hard as you think you are. There's someone out there who's killing you. Killing you. And don't compare surface level. Because you can't compare if you're not doing the same thing. Right? You expecting to get the same results, thinking you're doing the same thing, not knowing they have a whole list of things that they're not telling you that they're doing. That's why you don't have the same results. Because you're not doing what they're doing. You're doing what you think they're doing, but they're doing more, just not telling you they are. So that's all I got. Stay safe, stay blessed. Keep guiding God's life. Work hard, and just be content in what you're doing. Like, don't compare. I love preaching that because I used to do it all the time. It's horrible for your mental state. So, if you made this fun video, appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next upload.